Now, this was a video I was going to do yesterday. It's going to be a real quick, no more than about 5 minutes. All that I need. Volodymyr Zelensky, right? The president of Ukraine. Now, he's pissed off with NATO because NATO was talking about Ukraine's issue with wanting to join, right? There's a big summit going on with NATO right now. And so Zelensky, instead of being on the front lines, right, fighting for his country, left Ukraine and went to voice his opinion with the NATO leaders of the world. That's America, you know, Germany, all the guys in NATO, right? Europe, pretty much. Because he felt disrespected that NATO told Ukraine that we are talking about you guys and we have a procedure in place for you to join after your war, which Zelensky didn't like that. So he's been complaining about that. Why wasn't no Ukraine representative at the table? There's a war going on. Now, I wouldn't be talking shit to the organization that's been funding your war for your ass. Because believe it or not, if you wouldn't have had America backing you, NATO backing you, you already lost the poo. You see, your true colors are showing. You're biting the hand that's been feeding your punk ass. Okay? You had the opportunity to join NATO, or you thought we forgot? Before the war started, our allies, including America, was warning you that Russia wanted to invade you. You said, based on the policies and the procedures that NATO wanted Ukraine to do to join, that you're ready to be an independent country and stand on your own. That you wasn't in no hurry to join NATO. I remember like it was yesterday because I seen it on the fucking news. Then the moment Russia invades you, you're reaching out. You want us to help you. And through the kindness of our heart and the other countries, because we felt bad for you, we help you. They help you so much so that America is going through one of the highest inflations they have ever seen. But yet you want to go on Twitter and tweet like you're so fucking angry at NATO because they're deciding on what to do with you after the war. You do realize that if we let you join NATO now, that we have to go to war. A war that Russia didn't start with us. They wanted your country. And we told you about that months and weeks in advance. And you shrugged us off. We tried to get you to join NATO. And America's been giving you a lot of shit. A lot of support over the last year with your war. And we're taking it on the fucking chin, inflation-wise, because of your fucking war. But you got the audacity to be mad with every country in NATO that's been sticking their neck out, helping your punk ass. You never bite the hand that feeds you. If you would have took our advice and went on ahead and dropped your pride and joined NATO, Russia wouldn't have fucked with you. Now, the moment, let's say they let you join, now we got to go to war. That's World War III. That's World War III. Because I feel bad for Ukraine. Because the leader was selfish and he put y'all in danger. I feel bad for the men and women, especially the children over there that's going through the shit right now because you couldn't drop your pride and just listen and join. Had you joined NATO, millions of Ukraine wouldn't have been displaced. This war would have never happened. But you want us to forget about all of that. And us Americans been funding your fucking war. President Zelensky. You left the front lines to go and bitch to NATO, the same organization that's been helping your ass. To talk to the leaders like you're in a position to bargain with us. Let me ask you a question. Since you're not a part of NATO, how are you going to repay us all that fucking money and equipment and shit that we done gave your ass? How are you going to pay us for all that shit? All them other countries that's been giving you loans and shit, that's putting their country in fucking debt. How are you going to pay all those countries in NATO for all that shit? You want to come up here and bitch, right? your true color. This is why I've been saying that you can't help everyone. And everyone is shooting for America, believe me. We're the most powerful country in the world. Other countries want us to fall. They want that title. And yet you help countries, but look how they treat you. You want to talk shit. You should be kissing NATO's ass for even sticking their neck out to help your ass. You should. You really should. Because we didn't have to do this. We didn't have to get involved in your affairs. We could just gave you 2 care packages and say, have fun with that shit. We're out of here. We shut down the pipeline and all that shit over in Russia. Our gas is high as hell. Food and trade and shit high as hell because we want to stick out there and defend you when you put your country in this situation for being selfish. You knew you couldn't go against Russia on your fucking own. You knew you couldn't. Why you think these other countries are joining NATO now? Because Putin is on a tirade. He's on his way out. He's trying to take over all the territories that he can. So he's on a tirade. And you didn't want to listen. You fell for it. So my advice to you, Zelensky, is to shut your fucking mouth and let NATO do what NATO do and take all the shit that we're giving you and just remember you're getting it out the kindness of our fucking heart and just win your fucking war. And then if you don't join NATO after you win the war, then you need to start paying back some of this funding shit that we done gave you. Mr. Zelensky, if you would have just took our advice, your country wouldn't even be in this hellhole. So don't try to spin this narrative like it's NATO's fault. No, it's your fault. You had the final fucking say so. Anybody can Google and see that you turned down NATO because you didn't want to do what NATO wanted you to do with certain procedures. And certain dues had to be fucking paid. That's all I got, guys. You gotta enjoy the rest of your day. I gotta go downstairs. Day 4, 6-mile walk challenge. Gonna put me at 28 miles. Oh my God. Woo. Boy, actually 30 miles. 30 miles. Yeah, 30. It's early. It's too early in the morning, man. 30 miles. Goddamn. Yeah, 30 miles. Maybe a little bit more than that if I round up the tenths, because I've been walking like 6.3, 6.4 last couple days. So I'll be a little bit over 31, maybe 32 miles so far. Legs is like, bitch. But I'm doing the 84-mile challenge. I'm cutting down weight. So, yeah. Got to get to that, guys. So, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm out, guys. Peace.